Hello and welcome back to the Sometimes Daily Show. Today let's talk about the two major figures in Bioware who have just resigned. But before we get into it, I'm Michael Palmer.
And I'm Philip Edwards. It was announced yesterday in a blog post from Bioware that studio head Casey Hudson and executive producer Mark Darrah have both resigned effective immediately.
The official position is they are leaving to, quote, make way for their next generation of studio leaders, end quote. If you can't tell, we don't believe that, but we'll get into that in just a second. First, we'd like to say that we wish Casey and Mark absolute success and joy in whatever they end up doing. Although Bioware has ruined its reputation lately, collectively, these two led Bioware to make some of the greatest RPGs ever made. Their vision helped define a genre and made everyone see that games can be more than shooty gunman.
Now, before we speculate wildly, let me just say we love Bioware games. We've been following them since Baldur's Gate. I think, if I'm not mistaken, apart from Anthem, I own every game they've made since KOTOR. So this is definitely coming from a place of love. So with all that said, we're not buying this narrative. There could be 100 reasons why they left. But a sudden resignation that came out of nowhere, that is most certainly not a peaceful stepping down so someone else could take the reins. If you wanted to get out of the way so some fresh new blood could take your place, wouldn't you have the fresh new blood ready to go? EA have stated that until they can hire someone for the role, it will be filled by Gary McKay, Senior Director at Bioware.
We here at the show think there has to be something more to this. We wouldn't be surprised if, in a few months, we report on how Casey and Mark have started their own studio with a focus on the developers and a more ethical way of making games. There has to have been some kind of dispute behind closed doors that, or Casey and Mark could see the writing on the wall and they wanted to get out before Bioware disgraces itself further.
The last thing I want to add is, if this doesn't make you worried for the state of Bioware and Dragon Age 4, then you haven't been paying attention. This is shockingly similar to what happened during Anthem's development, and we all know how that ended up.
That's going to be it for today. If you liked the show, then consider hitting that like button, and if you want to catch more of our content, then click that subscribe button. And lastly, if you're feeling extra spicy, why not leave us a comment and let us know, are you buying the official narrative, or do you think something else is going on? And if so, what do you think is happening? Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.